Hi, I'm Pam Damour, the Decorating Diva, and I have a great new product to show you. I call it the Ultimate Pillow Template. And what it is, it's a template that you can make pillows, you can make circles, and you can make squares up to 36 inches. Now you're probably saying to yourself, what's the difference between a square and a pillow? An actual pillow is not cut as a square, it's cut with a tapered edge so that when it's stuffed it will look square. So let me show you about my template, and I'll explain a little bit about the features of it. First, it goes up to 36 inches, and there's a little bit of information here about the template that shows you how to use it. Down over here in this corner, there's blue lettering, black lettering, and pink lettering. So if you're going to cut a pillow, you're going to use the blue marks, which it's coincidentally kind of bleed in with the black marks. Right here is the dotted line. So you're going to follow the blue marks for a pillow. And when you're using the blue marks, the seam allowance is included. If you're cutting a square, let's say you're cutting a napkin, or you're cutting something that you just want to cut a square, or even a rectangle, and you want the actual size, use the black measurements because the seam allowance is not included. And then to cut a circle, you're going to use the pink numbers. All right, so we're going to start out with the center here, and I'm going to line this up. And I'm going to line this right up in the center of this daisy right here. I'm going to actually mark the center so y'all can see it, but I would normally, when I use this at my work table, I would take my stiletto and I would just pin into that point right there. Okay? And we're going to start out with the fabric fairly straight on the grain, and I think that it is. And we're going to do a 16-inch pillow, which means I'm going to start out, I'm going to poke this in here real good. I'm going to start out right here with 16 right here, and here, following the blue line, not the black line, which is there, down here, and down here. Now you'll notice here it'll say 17 because that's the actual size of the diameter of this, but not the size of the pillow. 16 is the size of the pillow. Then I pivot, and what I do is I pivot to the 16. The 16 circle is right on that spot right there. Right where we marked before, that's where that 17 was. So we mark here, circle, 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 and circle, and pivot again till the 16 lines up with that circle, and circle, and circle, and circle, and circle. And this way we know that our design is in the center and that we are lined up where we want to be. And on the last one, you'll see the 17 lines up here and the 16 lines up here. Mark, mark, and mark. Now you can use a ruler or some sort of straight edge, but I've got the template right here, so I'm just going to use that as my straight edge. Now I'm marking with the friction pen here, and that pen is an erasable pen. The mark also will disappear with an iron. So you can use this and you can mark, and even though I marked in the center of my pillow here, that mark, when I iron it, it will disappear. So I'm marking, marking, and when I get done I will have the 4 sides of my pillow, and I will cut this out. Once I get this cut out, I use this as a sample to cut out the other sides of my pillow, the back of my pillow, or if I'm going to make several, I would line up that pattern in the same place each time. And right here. And then the last side is right here. And so on. And now you can see the outline of our 16-inch pillow. If you were to measure from edge to edge here, it measures 17 because again the seam allowances are included. And when you stuff this, you're going to have a nice square pillow without dog ears. I'm Pam Damour. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for showing interest in my product. This is the Ultimate Pillow Template, and I hope you have a good day and have fun making your pillows without the dog ears.